Welcome back to the Crypto's Key Conversation. We're going to quickly jump into CoinGecko here. We're currently sitting at a $1.82 trillion market cap, currently down 3.8% for the day. Looking at the top 10 here, Bitcoin sitting at 38,354. We have Ethereum sitting at 2,647. Tether, Binance Coin sitting at 379. XRP sitting at 78 cents. Cardano sitting at 93 cents. Solana sitting at $89. Avalanche sitting at $78. And then Terra sitting at $49. Coming over here to the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. We're out of the extreme fear range that we were in yesterday, but we just barely ticked above to 27 in the fear range. So there's still a lot of uncertainty and fear within the markets. And obviously we've been dealing with that in the regular markets too, the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. And a lot of it stems from inflation, Jerome Powell and the Fed, and what's going on with Ukraine and the Russia's crisis and Biden's executive order on, crypto. There's so much uncertainty in the markets. But I want to get into the main topics of discussion. So the big one being the OpenSea smart contract upgrade to delist inactive NFTs on Ethereum. So there's been a lot of phishing attacks that's been happening with this whole OpenSea upgrade. So coming through here, it says as part of the planned upgrade, all OpenSea users will need to migrate their existing NFT listings to a new smart contract. So the existing NFT listings, so not the things that you've purchased. So coming down here, it says, according to the OpenSea announcement, the NFT listings created before February 18th will automatically expire within a week by February 25th by 2 p.m. It says, quote, this new upgrade will ensure old inactive listings on the Ethereum securely expire and allow us to offer new safety features in the future. Upon successful migration, NFT listing will show the original date of posting. However, once the deadline is crossed, users will be allowed to relist the delisted NFTs over the new smart contract. During this phase, OpenSea will not charge gas fees for the NFT migration, but will invalidate the old Ethereum-based smart contract, effectively expiring the old offers. It says, quote, during this migration period, old offers on items will expire and offers made on the old smart contract will become invalid. So coming down here, pay attention to this. So it says migrating the NFT listing is a two-step process. First, the user needs to navigate to OpenSea and click on the migrate listing option. So coming over here, we can take a look right here. So if this is your wallet or whatever, you come over here to the right and it says migrate listing. So you want to come over here and click on that. So then coming down here, it says for the next step, the user will need to click on the confirm button made available next to each listing as shown below. So coming over here, so once you hit that migrate button, you're going to come down here and then confirm. So then it says a notification will confirm the migration and users will be able to view the listing with a new expiration date. So then if you come down here, they kind of have an image right here of it, expiration there right here. So it's a simple two-step process. So make sure that, if you do have some inactive listings or whatever, and you need to migrate them, make sure you hit that migrate button, confirm it, and then make sure that it pops up like that. So with this, there's been a lot of phishing attacks and people have been losing NFTs. So this from Cointelegraph also says OpenSea planned upgrade stalls as phishing attacks targets NFT migration. OpenSea announced a new smart contract upgrade with a 1 week deadline yesterday. However, the urgency and short deadline opened up a small window of opportunity for hackers. So coming through this article, it says major NFT marketplace OpenSea has reportedly fallen victim to an ongoing phishing attack within hours after announcing a week-long planned upgrade to delist inactive NFTs on the platform. Just yesterday, OpenSea announced a smart contract upgrade, which requires users to migrate their listed NFTs from the Ethereum blockchain to a new smart contract. As a direct result of the upgrade, users that do not migrate over to the Ethereum risk losing their old inactive listings, which currently require no gas fees for migration. However, the urgency and short deadline open up a small window of opportunity for hackers. Within hours after OpenSea's upgrade announcement, reports across multiple sources emerged about an ongoing attack that targets the soon-to-be delisted NFTs. So this is a tweet from GT Dog. It says OpenSea exploited. Everyone tagged OpenSea to get them to pause their new contract while everyone figures out what's going on with the exploit. So it says further investigations reveal that attackers use phishing emails to steal the NFTs before they get migrated over OpenSea's new smart contract. Once a user authorizes the NFT migration from the fraudulent email, the attackers gain access to the NFTs. You got to be careful with these emails. Hey, when in doubt, you really don't trust anything. Anything you get from your email, any notification you get, whether it's on Discord, Telegram, Twitter, whatever the case is, make sure you always go to the website. So say you got something from Coinbase, for instance. So instead of clicking the link, why don't you just go to the actual Coinbase website and then check your notification box and see if there's something in there, because you can't trust anything. These hackers and these phishing attacks, these people are getting smart, and it's everyone can be exposed to this. And, even smart people that are highly, versed in this space and that's been in this space for a long time are still getting hacked. So don't trust anything. So this is a tweet from PeckShield. This says, though unconfirmed, the OpenSea hack is most likely phishing. Users authorize the migration as instructed in the phishing email, and the authorization unfortunately allows hackers to steal the vulnerable NFTs. Protect yourselves out there, guys. It says, users are now advised to be wary of all communication from OpenSea in addition to revoking all permissions about the migration to the new smart contract. This is a tweet from OpenSea. We are actively investigating rumors of an exploit associated with OpenSea related smart contracts. This appears to be a phishing attack originating outside of the OpenSea website. Do not click links outside of OpenSea. It says OpenSea co-founder and CEO Devin Finser acknowledged the phishing attack while confirming that 32 users have lost NFTs so far. While the NFT marketplace is yet to decipher the ongoing attack, blockchain investigators PeckShield suspects a possible leak of users' information, including email IDs, that fuels the ongoing phishing attack. So coming out here says, quote, if you are concerned and want to protect yourself, you can unapproved access to your NFT collection. Hey, when in doubt, protect yourself. Don't click on any links. Go to the source and find the information out. Coming over here, this is a huge one. So we've been talking a lot what's going on with the Canada freezing citizens' bank accounts and freezing their assets. Any people that's been donating to these crowd funds for these trucker blockades or any sort of acts like that, they're freezing their citizens' assets. So obviously we played this video. We're just going to quickly touch on the beginning of this so we kind of get a refresher.
The government is issuing an order with immediate effect under the Emergencies Act, authorizing Canadian financial institutions to temporarily cease providing financial services where the institution suspects that an account is being used to further the illegal blockades and occupations. This order covers both personal and corporate accounts.
So clearly that's clearly that's been going on, which has been nuts. And there's been some stuff that's been rising up ever since. So coming over here, Johnny Deaton had a tweet based off of Andrew Lawton's tweet. So Andrew Lawton had put up this video. So we're going to quickly listen into what this police officer had to say here. Let's take a listen now.
Erica Ibrahim, the Canadian Press. I'm wondering what your message is to protesters and Canadians more broadly who might be upset and angry with images being published of police hitting protesters with batons and other types of force. There are images of some people or some police striking crowd members with batons who were retreating and not being aggressive toward them. There were media in the crowds that have witnessed and reported on this. I'm wondering what you would say to those who may be concerned by that.
As I indicated earlier, we will have the opportunity to review all of those files. There are complaint mechanisms for people to enter into if they feel that there is excessive use of force by members of our police service. What I will also say is we have been here for 3 weeks. I have been at this podium for the last 5 days, imploring people to leave, asking them to get out of our streets. This occupation is over. We have advised them that if they peacefully leave, they may go home. That still exists. We also indicated that we would escalate and forcefully remove people from the streets if they did not comply. Some of that is what you're seeing. So I will stand here today again and say, this demonstration is over. Go home. If you don't go home, we will remove you from the streets.
So looking at Johnny Deaton's response to that, he says, we will actively look to identify you and follow up with financial sanctions and criminal charges. I don't pretend to know all the details going on in Canada, but these words are very dangerous in a free society, assuming they apply to peaceful protests. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that this is actually happening, especially the fact that, the Canadian government is trying to, find a way to cease certain Bitcoin and Cardano wallets that are, collecting funds for these protests and what's going on, which is crazy because you can't stop blockchain and crypto. But coming over here, Pomp had put up a pretty funny tweet. It says, the Ontario Superior Court of Justice asked self-custody wallet provider Nunchuk to disclose users' information and freeze users' Bitcoin. This was the team's response. So coming down here, it says, Dear Ontario Superior Court of Justice, Nunchuk is a self-custodial, collaborative multi-sig Bitcoin wallet. We are a software provider, not a custodial financial intermediary. Our software is free to use. It allows people to eliminate single points of failure and store Bitcoin in the safest way possible while preserving privacy. We do not collect any users' identification information beyond email addresses. We also do not hold any keys. Therefore, we cannot freeze our users' assets. We cannot prevent them from being moved. We don't have knowledge of the existence, nature, value of location, or of our users' assets. This by design. Please look up how self-custody and private keys work. When the Canadian dollars become worthless, we will be here to serve you too. when the Canadian dollars become worthless, we will be here to serve you too. This is such an epic response. I mean, super professional, detailed, down to the point, and then the ending is just a boom, put a stamp on it. This is huge. So obviously, there's still some good out there. People trying to educate Ontario Superior Court justice at the same time while letting them know, like, hey, we ain't for freezing people's assets. This is the blockchain. This is crypto. This isn't the centralized way of things have been done for the past forever. All right, coming over here, this is huge. So we talked a lot about what's going on with the settlement with BlockFi, the $100 million settlement with the SEC and BlockFi, and then we're talking about them coming after all these exchanges and lending platforms. Obviously, Coinbase's lending project got shut down quickly before they even started. So Gary Gensler and the SEC made it quite clear that they're coming after everybody, especially the exchanges. They want to make sure that they're so-called investor protection compliant, which is quite interesting because they're not protecting investors. XRP Crypto Wolf said, SEC warns investors about risk for high-yield crypto accounts. The SEC just wants to protect their precious banks that give people a measly 0.001% interest because crypto lenders pay 8% and higher. I mean, that's just the truth. I mean, quite honestly, I've said this before. My wife and I work hard for our money. So if we pay our taxes and we have certain amount of money that we can allocate towards investing into the crypto market, whether that be to a specific digital asset and we want to stake or lend that potential digital asset on a platform like BlockFi and earn interest on it, hey, that's our given right to do that. We've earned that money. We've paid our taxes. Let us earn some money on our money. That's why we work. We don't work just to make money and just to make it by. No. We make money so we can survive and have a great life for our family, but we still want our money to work for us so we can make money. But now you have the SEC coming after everything crypto, especially these lending platforms and these exchanges. That's kind of hindering our ability to do that. So they want us to leave our money here so inflation can eat away at it, and this little measly percentage doesn't do anything. So, I mean, that's crazy. Ryan has a good tweet here. It says, Goldman Gary Gensler is putting pressure on exchanges to submit the SEC because some tokens may be securities. He thinks that once one exchange capitulates, others will follow. If you'll withdraw all crypto from any exchange that caves, retweet. So pretty much he's saying once one exchange does it, or once one exchange complies in that way, then it's literally going to be a domino effect. And clearly, as you can see with the SEC versus Ripple stuff, and then even all the other cases that went before the SEC when it comes to crypto, even though a lot of them, were settled, the point is they're literally just gaining wins in their war chest to gain more strength. So we have to pay attention to that and realize that we need to stand together as a crypto community and stand up against what's wrong. Because we see the writing on the wall when it comes to the crypto space and blockchain technology. The SEC is trying to hinder that innovation, and that can't happen. So just to end on two positives, this is kind of cool. This is from Blockworks. New Tesla to accept Dogecoin at a supercharger station. So I know there's a lot of Dogecoin fans out there. I'm a big Tesla fan, so this is some positive. It says Elon Musk has also a plan to create a futuristic diner or drive-in theater for the Hollywood Superchargers area. And Elon Musk tweeted, and of course you can pay in Doge. So, I mean, that's a positive for all you Doge users that utilize Tesla and Superchargers. That's some positives there. To end on this one, just saying Kevin O'Leary has predicted that Bitcoin will appreciate dramatically in 2 to 3 years. So just in our video yesterday, I was showing you, or a couple of days ago, I was showing you the graph from Wells Fargo's research team, and they were kind of comparing the graphs of internet adoption and internet users, and when it came to Bitcoin adoption and usage compared to the internet, it was literally a speck on the chart compared to the internet usage. So it just showed you how early we are and how much we've grown just in the past 5 years alone. So I completely agree with this. I think Bitcoin and the crypto space in general is going to be massive. Hey, with all that being said, I know we covered a lot, but hey, times are crazy out there. Protect yourself, okay? Hey, not your keys, not your crypto. So just remember that if you have your stuff on an exchange, make sure that you really trust that exchange. Put on your two-factor authentications. Use all the safety measures that you can possibly use, and make sure you stay up to date on kind of what's going on, okay? People are losing their stuff. Don't click on any links. Go to the site itself. So say you get an email and it's from Coinbase or OpenSea, whatever. Don't click any links in that email. Just literally go to OpenSea.io yourself and find out what's going on. With all that being said, stay strong out there. And like I always say, be safe. Catch you on the next one.